Welcome to the Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Buffalo Sabres and the Carolina Hurricanes.
It's time for the world's fastest game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darrell Ray, looking forward to a big one here tonight.
And here are the goaltenders for this game. Kidd will be up against Hasek. Lecision passes ahead. Holzinger was knocked down by Francis. Towards the net. Francis passes it across to Primo. Primo into the middle. What a hit! To Kapanen. The pass was intercepted. To center, moves in, to Holzinger. Plant gets possession off the draw. Dineen passes it back. Burt misses the pass. Into the corner. Kidd hangs onto the puck. Pekka gets waved out of the faceoff circle. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Game on. Buffalo gets possession off the draw. Manderville steals the pass. Moves in to Ranheim. Hasek stops it. Hasek gets the puck to McKee. To Sanderson. He's flattened by Odette. Then the pass was intercepted. Zhitnik then blasted it. Iafrate fakes the shot to Zhitnik. Then he fired it. Saved by Kidd. Kidd gets the puck to Emerson. Odette flattens Emerson. Pekka was offside. Carolina has fresh legs on the ice. He's jolted by Barnaby. Kidd moves the puck to Lecision. To O'Neill. Shepard gets checked. Barnaby over to the wing. Then moves it ahead to Shepard. He's jolted by Jelena. O'Neill passes it back. Holzinger out of his own zone. The Sabres are changing on the go. O'Neill passes it across. It's still tied 0-0. Great hit! Hill winds up. 4:16 into the first period. He's nailed by Sanderson. To Pekka. Pekka into the slot. Kidd covers up the puck. And they drop the puck. Carolina has a fresh line on the ice. To the net. Holzinger to Verada. Barnaby made the shot. Barnaby into the corner. The Carolina Hurricanes win the faceoff. Shatan knocks the puck away. To Ward, who shot it. It's still tied 0-0. To Dineen. Ward runs over Dineen. Roberts moves in. Then the pass was intercepted. Plant moves it ahead. Carolina should be making a line change soon. Kidd gives it to Wesley. 3:43 left in the period. Pass intercepted. Shatan to center, towards the net. To Cron, over to Roberts. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. The Sabres 0, Carolina Hurricanes 0. Shatan passes it back to center. The puck's knocked loose by Hill towards the net. Kidd holds onto it. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. Manderville gets to the circle. He'll face off against Sanderson. The Carolina Hurricanes win the faceoff. To Emerson. Pekka winds up. Kidd gives it to Burt. The puck's knocked loose by Odette. Manderville steals the pass. Belted and knocked to the ice by Pekka.
The boy can hit.
Moves in. Carolina should be making a line change soon. To Burt, who got it the heck out of there. Great save by Hasek. Hasek holds onto it. The Carolina Hurricanes win the faceoff. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Sanderson, 1:02 left in the period.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Iafrate passes across. Manderville scores!
So let's have another look. We start with the pass. He let a wrist shot go, and it trickles in.
Deneen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka.
Carolina goal, scored by number 44, Kent Manderville, assisted by number 43, Al Iafrate.
Nader dumps the puck in. Behind the net, moves in. Kidd steals the pass. They drop the puck. Carolina gets possession off the draw. Behind the net, to the net.
Oh, he can hit.
To McKee.
Fans are reminded that smoking is not permitted in this building.
Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 99. Shannon flattened by Kapanen. Carolina pushing for a little more insurance now. Hill turns it over. Barnaby passes ahead. It's one-on-one. Francis comes in offside. The teams line up for the faceoff. Plant won the draw. Holland feeds it ahead to Shatan. Plant over to the wing. Moves in. Moves in. To Holler. Roberts to center. To Deneen. To Burt, who then shot it. Deneen scores!
So let's have another look. Here he has the puck. He moves the puck to his teammate. He takes the shot. That beat him low.
They move into position for the faceoff.
Carolina goal, scored by number 11, Kevin Dineen. Assisted by number 6, Adam Burt, and number 18, Robert Crum.
Iafrate was knocked down. Kidd slows things down by covering up. Holzinger wins the draw cleanly. Shannon blasted it. Kidd passes across. Lecision to Primo. Primo out of his own zone. Carolina looks to be in control of this game. The Buffalo Sabres go offside. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. O'Neill settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Brown. Brown gets possession off the draw. Buffalo has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. In the slot to Shepard. To Brown. The Sabres will change on the fly. To Jelena. Jelena to the net. Over to Shepard. Shoots! Hasek stopped it. Hasek moves the puck to McKee. Pass intercepted. Jelena passes to his own blue line. Carolina has a fresh line on the ice. Odette into the middle. Odette races in alone to Sanderson. Kidd covers up the puck. The Carolina Hurricanes win the faceoff. Lecision was jolted by Barnaby. Hill gets the puck to Primo. Wilson made the pass. Holzinger shoots. Barnaby was knocked down by Francis. Kidd moves it to Lecision. Kidd holds onto it. Plant gets waved out of the faceoff circle. Dineen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Shatan. The Sabres win the faceoff. To Holland. He shoots! Kidd moves it to Holler. Dineen starts away. Plant out of his own zone. The Sabres will change on the fly. Carolina should be making a line change soon. The Carolina Hurricanes change up their lines. Plant moves it into the middle. Manderville moves the puck to Emerson. To Emerson. To Wesley. Hasek got a piece of that shot. Short pass to Manderville. He's flattened by McKee. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Emerson. The Sabres are changing on the go. Primo was offside. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Pekka to the net. To Manderville. Nader passes it across. Grosek to the net. To Brown. Carolina needs to get a fresh line out there. Kidd hangs onto the puck. Carolina has a fresh line on the ice. The penalty will be called as soon as the Sabres touch the puck. Buffalo gets called for cross-checking.
Buffalo penalty to number 27, Mike Pekka. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Primo settles in for the face-off. He'll face off against Holzinger. Short pass to Shepard. Barnaby starts out. The Sabres will change on the fly. into the corner. Barnaby to the net. Carolina should be making a line change soon. To Wesley. Wilson scores shorthanded.
He earned that shorthanded tally.
They move into position for the faceoff.
Buffalo goal, scored shorthanded by number 4, Mike Wilson.
Carolina looking to increase its lead. Under 1 minute left in the penalty to Buffalo. Carolina should be making a line change soon. To Kapanen.
He's their best penalty killer right now.
Shannon moves it ahead. Holzinger into the middle. The Sabres change up their lines. He's stopped by Kidd. Kidd moves it to Lecision.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Kapanen moves in. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Time runs out on the penalty to Pekka. Holzinger to the net. Both teams are passing well in this game. Kidd moves it ahead. Emerson checked into the glass by Holzinger. It's a 2-on-1. 5 seconds to go. Carolina will have to hope the offense doesn't flood any of the defensive zones with hungry forwards. Barnaby could be biting off more than he can chew. After 2 periods, the Carolina Hurricanes are ahead 2-1. Dineen drops his gloves. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby goes after him with a haymaker. And again! And again!
Did he ever drill him with that last one?
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting. Fans are reminded that pets are not allowed in the building.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. The teams line up for the faceoff. The puck's knocked loose by Wilson. Wilson dumps the puck in on the end boards. Long pass to Emerson. Moves in. To Kapanen. Into the corner. To Kapanen. Francis blasted it. Hasek moves it to Holzinger. It's 1-on-1. Emerson winds up. Carolina should be making a line change soon. Sanderson passes back. The puck's knocked loose by Wilson. The Sabres will change on the fly. Wilson to the net. Kidd stops it. To Kapanen. Carolina leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. McKee over to the wing. Moves in towards the net. To Emerson. Emerson moves in. To Francis. To Emerson. To Francis. Carolina really needs to get another line out on the ice. Hasek moves the puck to Holzinger. Buffalo gets a breakaway. Holzinger fired it. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Kidd hangs onto the puck. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. And they drop the puck. Carolina has fresh legs on the ice. Into the corner, to the net. McKee winds up. There'll be a stoppage while they replace the glass. Primo won the draw. Holzinger shoves Wesley. Shepard starts away. He's flattened by Sanderson. To Shannon. Shannon gets the puck to Sanderson. Iafrate passes across. The Carolina Hurricanes are ahead by a goal. The play is offside. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. McKee over to the wing. The Sabres start changing on the go. McKee passes back. Kidd stopped it. Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pekka. The puck is dropped. Pekka gets possession off the draw. To Shepard. Carolina leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Carolina pushing for a little more insurance now. Sanderson passes back. Penalty called. Iafrate gets called for roughing.
Carolina penalty to number 43, Al Iafrate, 2 minutes for roughing.
Dineen gets to the circle. He'll face off against Plant. Carolina has fresh legs on the ice. Wesley shoots! Short pass to Roberts. 4:59 into the third period. Carolina should be making a line change soon. Dineen throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets the first punch in. Barnaby catches him with a good hard shot. Dineen breaks away from Barnaby. Barnaby surprised him with that punch. And again! And again! That wasn't a fight. That was a public beating. Barnaby puts an end to the fight with that shot. Dineen will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Barnaby.
Carolina penalty to number 11, Kevin Dineen, a 5-minute major for fighting. Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Carolina needs to get a fresh line out there. Carolina looking to increase its lead. The save was made by Kidd. Carolina 2, the Sabres 1. Odette beats out the icing call. Carolina looks exhausted out there. Odette into the slot, moves in. Odette shoots the puck. The save was then made by Kidd. To Jelena. Kidd moves the puck to Lecision. Holzinger winds up. Lecision clears the puck out of his own zone. Play stopped on a two-line offside pass. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Time runs out on the penalty to Iafrate. The Carolina Hurricanes change up their lines. To Zhitnik. Zhitnik starts out to center. The Sabres start changing on the go. Zhitnik towards the net. To Sanderson. Sanderson passes across. Verada jars the puck loose. 2:38 left in the game. Carolina should be making a line change soon. Shannon to Holzinger. In the slot to Holler, who fired it. To Verada. The Carolina Hurricanes 2, Sabres 1. Francis moves it on. To Holler. Short pass to Primo. Carolina pushing for a little more insurance now. To Holler. Quick shot from the left. Carolina looks exhausted out there. The save was made by Hasek. Holland starts out. The Sabres start changing on the go. To the net. To Holland. Burt passes over to the wing. The Carolina Hurricanes change up their lines.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Under 1 minute to go. To the net. Ward passes it across. Moves in. Carolina pushing for a little more insurance now. Shatan passes across. To Nader. Kidd moves it to Wesley. Carolina hanging on to the lead. To Plant. Time Time's out. This one is over. The Carolina Hurricanes have beaten Buffalo.